ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Wednesday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Isekai Quartet. Oh boy. Jeez, Rick, jeez. So, in the last episode, we started seeing the friendship and enemy lines drawn, and the talent show grows closer, to the point where, honestly, if it doesn't happen this episode, then I hope it never happens, because I'm wondering what they're gonna do. I mean, they've all got talents of varying levels of usefulness. You know what? If this is a talent show that's actually like, hey, non-deadly talents, then you know what? Aqua's probably gonna win. I mean, it makes sense for the most useless character to actually win it, but yeah, I just don't have all that much to say, honestly. This is just, you know what? Seeing as I watched 3 out of 4 of them, I might as well go all the way through. Oh boy! It's why two videos come out on fucking Wednesdays. This and One Punch Man, along with the LP. But fuck. Anyway, let's see what happens, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, yeah, alright, there it is. Straight up with the talent show from the beginning. Alright, fair enough. Why does he talk like that? He talks like he's having a stroke. And this isn't really how a talent show works, though. Like, you normally go to practice. What? I'm sorry, what? Is everybody being tested here? Like, I thought this whole talent show thing was to fuck with them. Why is a person that's... What? I'm confused. Oh boy. I just wanted to see Tanya beat up Subaru and I want Tanya and Ainz to just start bullying Subaru and Kazuma. Can we just get that? Can we just get that, please? It'd be nice. It'd be nice to have. Come here, baby cat. No, let go of the rug. Come here. She's being a silly little baby. What are you doing? Do you like Subaru? No? No, I don't think she does, no. Yeah, look, it's all the pretty colors. No, she wants the rug. She wants her rug again. Alright. Bringing a rug in here is probably the worst thing I've ever done. Seriously, every time I'm in here, and sometimes even when I'm not in here, my cat just tries to break in. It's like, no, I want to sit on the rug. Give me the rug. That cat is fucking creepy. Like the one in the show. My cat is beautiful. Shut the fuck up. Explosion talent show. Yep, alright. Oh, Cocutus. Are Cocutus and Ram just gonna be best friends? Cocutus and Ram are just gonna be best of friends. Like, we're gonna cut to them wherever they're living when they're off of school campus, and they're gonna be braiding each other's hair. Cocutus will, of course, have grown hair underneath his helmet. Of course, darkness would be into this. Okay, Ram, what are you doing? What are you up for, Ram? Wow. Oh, so the blue one wants his dick and the red one thinks he's a piece of shit. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate this. Okay. Well done, Subaru. Well done, Subaru. Or are they just... Are they just doing this by series? Where do I get me one of those? The waifu, not the mace. Rem is very good at butchering things. And that horn was adorable. Okay, you don't have a gun. Yeah, I mean, Tanya... Yeah, like, none of... You guys don't have guns. You guys need guns to make your stuff work, right? Was he just gonna strip? What the fuck? And okay, I guess now we have proof that Tanya can use spells without a gun. All right. Wasn't really shown before in the actual show, but because it looked like anything other than the shield spell looked like she required her gun. So, all right. I have a thing I could say, but Sai would kill me if I did. What a disgrace that man is! How dare he not fulfill that woman's kink! Well, he really is the poor man's Kazuma. Going from Kazuma's equal rights and equal lefts to Subaru being legit about it. Alright. Fair enough. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Please stop. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. I don't mind Subaru. Oh my god. Alright! Do this thing with the fans! Yeah, nature's beauty! Do a flip! Imagine if Nafumi was here. Imagine if they brought Nafumi into the quartet instead of this RE0 shit. Ainz is very upset. Like, just glowing with malicious intent. Husband and wife comedy routine. Imagine if Ainz just said talent. My talent is something that you might have seen in the latest Marvel movies. And he just snaps and Aqua disappears. I want her to blow away this fucking school. I want this school to not exist. But it is her talent, though. Ah, come on. Poor Pandora's actor. Like, Figured that they really had to just make a thing out of Pandora's actor, really. Fucking, that man never gets a break, does he? Like, seriously, like, I think, you think if Ainz, like, grabbed, the Konosuba crew, like, he could do some stuff. I mean, Aqua notwithstanding, but I mean, Darkness is functionally invincible. And Mega Man can just do that, but only once. I bet you, like, there's some sort of item that Ainz has access to that could just give her unlimited mana. You know? I want Ainz to one-up it, though. I want Ainz to one-up it. My talent of doing a spell and not collapsing. Imagine if his first talent he casts the goal of all life is death. Oh my god, what are you gonna do? What are you doing? Even Megaman's fucking getting wet. Megaman's like, no, I want to change teams. Ah yes, he made anime songs happen. Aww. Is this snow? No, don't be silly. This is the ashes of the people from the next village over I vaporized. So Ainz, did you really need to waste a spell slot on a fucking Christmas spell? Please help me up, I'm drowning in the snow. General Winter. The Winter Shogun. Oh shit, right, he got his ass beat. Oh no. Oh boy. You think Ainz and Mega Man could be friends? I feel like Ainz and like all of the wizards could be friends. Oh, and that's the end, of course it is. You know? Like I feel like Ainz was impressed with Mega Man. And he could have done Time Stop, he could have done the goal of all life is death, he could have done any number of spells. But you know what Ainz chose to do? He chose to show off his dick size by just the sheer amount of magic circles, and then going like, nah, now it's Christmas. Ainz is a good boy. Ainz is a good boy. Everyone should endeavor to be as good of a boy as Ainz. Like, holy shit. Oh, shit. Okay, so, like, once again, plot is not advancing at all, and I really feel like RE0 is not being sold. Like, I feel like this, like, did RE0, like, okay, so I don't know how, like, the viewership numbers and all that and the ratings went, but, like, did RE0 just slaughter, like, Konosuba and all of the rest of them? Like, is that why they're not trying to sell it at all? Because they're assuming that the majority of people coming into this have that as their jumping off point? It's like, oh yeah, more people know about RE0, so we don't need to sell it as hard, and etc. etc. Like, is that what this is about? Because, like, I really do. I feel like it's not being sold as hard. Like, the closest you got was just Rem being like, oh look, I just blew this watermelon up. But then, like, you've just got, like, straight up references to stuff that happened in the other shows. Like, oh, Grants is having a flashback to the winter training ground, and Ainz has got these big things, and Mega Man's got the explosion magic, and it's really weird how like the focus on selling is being focused on Konosuba and Overlord. There's more and Tanya to a lesser extent. Like, like it's really weird. I don't know. Like if they're using like I said, I don't know how popular RE0 is. So if RE0 is like the most popular one, then okay, and that would explain like why they're not selling it as hard, because I mean they don't need to. But I mean, hey, it does kind of weird out the balance a little bit. I like this episode actually. It was a good, like, this is honestly like a little bit more of what I wanted. Like, so RE0, like I said, I've got like this. I already didn't have a lot of interest in looking at it. Like, I mean, the blue haired waifu was like one of the like only things, and even then, like that, you're not gonna get me to watch a show just for the waifus. I mean, if that was the case, I would love Gate, because Gate has a waifu that ticks literally every box. But it's Gate. And honestly, that is the one show I regret doing a series on. Like, not gonna lie. That show actively makes me wish I could go back in time and tell myself, no, don't fucking bother. Do not fucking bother at all. Like, it is... Oh, boy. But regardless, like, it was just this show, like, I mean, this show, like, it's an advertisement. It is 110% an advertisement. There's no way it's not. I mean, it's not like there's any creative thing going on here. I mean, it's made with cheap animation, and it loses a lot of the style and artistic presence that the original shows had. But I mean, what it does show us, all of these shows, is pretty good. I mean, like, even the effect for Megumin's magic, I mean, and Ainz's magic, they look just like they do in the show. It's like the one thing about them that looks exactly like it does in the fucking show. I mean, hey, that's good shit. I like that. The beef between Ainz and Aqua is still really good. I love that. I love how Tanya, like, she's like, okay, so I made contact with Ainz. I'm trying to be his friend. And then she's like, oh, okay, maybe this ain't gonna work. Maybe there's a problem. But, like, I do hope they're friends. I feel like every magic user here should probably, like, either Ainz would want to be their friend, or they want to be friends with Ainz, you know? Because, I mean, I feel like he like, Megumin impressed him, but she also, but she also got super impressed with his magic, like, with how, like how those magic circles he threw out, and she's just like, yo, what the fuck? I mean, Tanya is also, like, a really big mage, and, like, I didn't actually know that she could use magic without a gun. But, like, now we know that, I mean, because that really wasn't explored in the show. Like, I think the most we got was, like, her shield. But then, I mean, she always had a gun when she was doing that, so, I mean, there you go. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Like, everything's starting to center around Ainz a bit, but seeing as Ainz is probably the closest thing to a useful god that you have in this situation, I feel like that's, like, a good point to focus around, at least for, like, the magical powerhouse people. And also, you know, Ainz has the biggest posse, so, I mean, that makes it easier, kind of thing. Yeah, I actually like this episode. This episode, like, I don't actually have any disagreements with. I don't have any real issues with it. I mean, like, the people who I like were doing the things I like them to do. Nobody was out of character, really, and it's kind of a cool thing where everyone's just kind of showing off their big dicks. I mean, the whole school thing, still really hate that, but, I mean, this episode probably the best that's been handled so far, so this episode gets the big thumbs up. Yeah, I like it. Big thumbs. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think down there in the comments. With you agree with me, disagree with me, or you want to bring up something I left out, because, I mean, I don't think I have, because, like I said, these episodes aren't really all that fucking dense. Like, literally, the only reason I'm doing this is because if I didn't, I'd be asked to, and also I'd want to watch it anyway, because, I mean, like I said, it's more Tanya, Ainz, and whatever, so yay. So, thank you for watching. If you're watching this, like, the second it went up, which, you know, I mean, you might be, I don't know, but there's also One Punch Man Season 2 going up at 2:30 p.m. today, which is exactly 30 minutes after this went up, because, you know, I don't really count this as a real React series, more like a spin-off kind of thing. Oh, boy, Nozz watches Mini. Oh, yeah. And we'll be watching One Punch Man, was it, like, episode 5? Yeah, same episode as this. So I haven't actually watched it yet. I'm going to watch in about 3 seconds. Oh boy, so let me know down in the comments of that one if you liked it. Yeah. And everybody, so as always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, fuck? Ow. Anyway, remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share this video, tell your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I will see you around.